Welcome to CNET's Inside Scoop. I'm Charlie Cooper. I'm here today with my colleague, Josh Lowenson. And Josh, today the topic is Microsoft. And parenthetically, Microsoft made some news for us today, announcing that Windows 8 will become available on October 26th. Now, earlier in the week, you were at a press conference downtown San Francisco. Microsoft also announced that Office, which is one of its cash cows, will become available. But there was a bit of non-news news. Why don't you tell us about it?
Sure. I mean, the big missing detail is what happens to other platforms. Office, as we know it, has always been something for Windows, but there's no denying that companies like Apple and companies like Google have kind of come in from the sides and really taken up some of Microsoft's business. So Office, the new Office, as we know it, is an answer to that partially, but there's still the unanswered question of what happens. So these people are using tablets and non-Windows devices to get their work done.
So if you're an iPad user, you're out of luck for the time being.
That's pretty much the vision that Microsoft has not really laid out for people.
Now, is this more of a question of the technology was just too difficult to manage, or are we talking more of a business marketing angle in that Microsoft has the new Surface tablet, which is its relatively new entry into this market, a market dominated by the iPad?
I think it's safe to say only Microsoft knows its strategy for what it's doing. But you can also look at the upcoming crop of Windows tablets that are coming up and assume that they really want to make a case that if you want Office, you need to buy a Windows 8 tablet. Or a good reason to buy it is to have this specialty software that you can't get on any other platform.
Now, if you are an iPad user and you're just dying to get your hands on something that would have Office-like functionality, if you can't wait, what do you do?
I mean, the truth is there have been alternatives. You have companies, including Apple, which have come out with single productivity suites and apps that let you do a lot of things that you could use Office for. There's also alternatives that stream Microsoft Office to your iPad or Android tablet, for instance, that give you that same experience through a touchscreen. So it's not that people can't get it, they just can't get it from Microsoft.
And this, as far as your understanding, is a question of when rather than if.
I think so, and I think at some point Microsoft does need to acknowledge the fact that more tablets that are out there, at least for now, more touchscreen devices, are on other platforms. You have Android, you have iOS. That's how people are doing work now, and there's no ignoring that segment. And for Microsoft, who's also, you know, a huge software company, that's how they started, that's how they're going to continue, they can't ignore it.
So this iPad thing, safe to say, it's going to stick around for a while.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
Thanks, Josh. For CNET's Inside Scoop, I'm Charlie Cooper.